because I'll be leaving you 10 minutes before. So that is why I just wanted to cover whatever I want to. I will take the attendance, don't worry. I am seeing it here. I will download the attendance today. Don't worry, students. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow I don't have a class with you. Wednesday, Thursday, if there is students, because this Saturday is going to be a holiday because of Christmas. So I will let you know that which days you will be coming online. Friday you are coming online. Apart from Friday, if you are called on Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever it is, I'll be informing you in the group
Ma'am,
accordingly.
Friday is offline, ma'am.
Friday is offline already.
You
So
told
when,
online
acha,
Wednesday.
okay, 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 it's offline, and Thursday and Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, I will let you know that are you coming to the college offline or you will continue online, because Saturday being a holiday, so there is a possibility that I call you for Thursday. Let us see how the classes goes on. Yes, these are the customers. I was telling you, these are the customers who are acting actually as the testers for the producers, because these customers, they give the valuable feedback. They give the valuable feedback to the producers if there is something not so good about the product. Then we have more advantages of price skimming. It is that it is if the company is adopting this strategy, it is helping the company to recover the R&D cost which the company has incurred for developing the new product. And then this is this type of the pricing strategy is very useful for the company if the lifespan of the product is very very less. And this pricing strategy is also useful for the companies if there is restrictions on the entry of new firms into the country because of the complex technology which is involved in the production of the commodity. Yes, so these are the few advantages. This is the disadvantages is that this particular strategy doesn't work if the demand curve is not inelastic, because I've been telling you again and again, students, this type of strategy will only work if the customers are price insensitive. But if they're price sensitive, if their demand is elastic, this type of strategy does not work in this type of strategy does not work when they're launching the new product. Again, this type of strategy is not workable if it's a crowded market. Crowded market means that if there are too many sellers in the market. Usually, if there is already strong competition existing in the market, then the producers the producer who's launching the product may not adopt this particular strategy. Skimming also attracts competitors, because students keep one thing in mind: when the firm is charging very high price, it means that he will be earning profits very fast, or he will start earning profits as soon as he launched the product. So whenever there is profit in certain industry, it will attract new customers to the industry. Then we have offend your early customers. So there is a possibility that if there's a drop in the price very early, so this is just an example where we are talking about Apple had experienced this particular offensive among their customers, because when they launched the product in 2007, it was priced as $2,000, and sorry, it was priced as $599, but within 2 months they reduced the price to $399. So it was very quick that they had reduced the price. So what had happened is that it might offend the early customers who have paid the price at $599. More disadvantages is that this strategy is not applicable if there are close substitutes available in the market. Then again, this strategy is not applicable if there are strict legal and government regulations regarding the customer rights, then if the company has a history of price skimming, then some of the customers will wait. They know that the prices will be reduced afterwards. The students keep one thing in mind when you talk about this Apple iPhone, when they're launching these phones every year, who are buying in the beginning are the customers who are very loyal to the brand, and then they're very, very conscious about their image in the society. So these are the customers. Some of the customers, they know that the prices are going to reduce after some time. They will wait till the prices are reduced and then they buy. So they may not be coming in the first layer of the skimming. They come maybe the second or the third layer of skimming. They are also loyal. They are going to buy, but they will not buy in the beginning, but they will buy little later because they are not ready to spend, or they know that after certain months the prices are going to reduce. Student, next we started with penetration prices. This was that if we are talking about the pricing where the company is entering into a new market, and we have taken the example for Reliance Jio. So Reliance Jio, when they launched its services in the mobile sector, they had adopted this pricing strategy wherein they had attracted their customers with the zero tariffs. So what is the main aim when they're entering with the penetration pricing? The main of the customer is that the existing customer should shift to their product because of the lower price. So you have also seen that at that time, many customers have shifted to buying Airtel or Google or anything else to this new penetration prices, which was given by Jio. So again, students, this pricing is attractive and the following conditions are satisfied. What are the following conditions? The following condition is here is the price elasticity of demand is high. Price elasticity demand is high. Students, if you remember price skimming, the price elasticity of demand is low, inelastic. Here, the price elasticity of demand is high and there are number of substitutes available in the market. And when there is increase in the demand, the firm can increase its capacity to produce more. So, and in this particular pricing strategies, the consumers easily shift their brands from one brand to another if there is a lowering of the price, and the company who is launching the product have to face a stiff competition from the existing sellers. So this is what is the example. Reliance company, when they introduced Jio mobile service and mobile phone, it had offered at so low price that it captured big share of the mobile phone market. What are the advantages of the penetration pricing? Students, you just have to go through these points. Remember these points, because penetration pricing, price skimming, these always will come. If they will come, they will come for short notes. And if there is short notes, then you have to write, even though it has not been asked, you have to write about the advantages and disadvantages of these types of pricing. Yes, now, so the first advantage of penetration pricing is it is creating quick customer base. I think so you can always relate to as what had happened with the Jio. As soon as the Jio had launched the product at and offered it at zero tariff, they could easily make a very good customer base because there were so many customers. They had shifted from their existing customer to the new service provider. And when they are introducing the penetration pricing again, it is easier for them to capture the market initially itself. It is that when you talk about improved efficiency means that this helps the firm to improve its efficiency, because when they are offering it at such a low price, they have to make it sure that their cost is less. Because if they do not, if they're offering at a low price and their cost is not less, then they will be incurring huge losses. It means that they have to produce, or they have to produce a product, or they have to provide the service at a very, very competitive cost. Because their pricing is low, if the cost is high, then they will incur huge losses. And this advantage is that it eliminates competitors. It eliminates competitors. You can give examples, students, of this also. You talk about, I think so all of you heard about this store, what we call it as Bajaj Electronics. Have you heard about this store of called Bajaj Electronics, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, they have, when
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
but yeah, Bajaj Electronics also are very, very competitive. Very competitive. It's not that they're launching a new product, because they are not the seller, they are the traders. But if you look into the trading also, they are also selling the brands what others are selling. Their other trading companies are selling, but how they offer it is like penetration pricing. They offer it at a very, very competitive pricing. They offer the same product at a very competitive pricing, and also provides other services to the customers. So that is why what is happening is that the customers, they are shifting from buying from others to the to this particular store. So this is some more advantages. It will catch the competition off guard by surprise. Then it encourages word to mouth recommendation. If the pricing is very, very competitive, then it focuses the business for minimizing the cost. Then the low price can act as a barrier to the entry of new firms into the industry. So if the sale volume is high, their distribution can become easier. So these are the few more advantages apart from the advantages what we had discussed before. Disadvantage of penetration pricing is that it'll earn low profit. That is quite obvious, because their pricing is very, very low. It can be lower than their cost also sometime. So automatically, till they are able to establish themselves in that market, their profits will be low. This type of pricing strategy may not be applicable for those products which are not technology driven, because when you talk about why these types of pricing is not applicable for those products which are not technological driven, because students, if the product is technological driven, it changes very fast. It changes very fast. So when it changes very fast, what happens is the company also company can also change their pricing very fast. But when you talk about the products which are not changing very fast, then they enter the market, then it becomes very, very difficult for them to sustain themselves. So they enter the market with the new technology or whatever it may be, new service, and they can create the customer base. And if there is a change in technology, they can also change the price. But students, if there is not technology driven, it means that they enter with the low price, and they may have to maintain the low price over a period of time, because the product is not technological driven. And this particular strategy is not for the customers who are very, very loyal to their brands, or they are very, very loyal to any other product. So these customers will not shift whatever it may be. More disadvantages is that there will be expectation of the customer that the prices are going to be low for a long period of time or throughout the lifetime. So that's quite obvious. We all thought that the Reliance Jio is going to offer the customers with the zero tariffs, But as you know, over a period of time, they have increased their tariffs also. So this is penetration pricing is mainly to attract the customers. And then please students keep one thing in mind, the customers who have shifted because of low prices, they are not the loyal customers. If somebody else's launches a product and they offer the new product or services, these customers will also shift. So there is a disadvantage because these customers who are shifting from one product or who are shifting from one service to another, they are not at all loyal customers. And one more disadvantage is that it may lead to retaliation from the other, which means that the other producers may also reduce the price, which has happened for Jio. That when Jio was launched, Airtel, Idea, and all the competitors were forced to reduce the price in order to retain their own customers. Yes, now students, so this is what we have done it on Saturday. Now we are talking about loss leader pricing. Now, what do you mean by loss leader pricing? Now, this pricing is used by the retail stores to bring their customers in their stores. I'll repeat here that loss leader pricing is a strategy which is being adopted by the retail stores, and the main aim is to bring the customers to the stores. Now, how do they do that? Now, if you talk about yes. Now, students, have you heard about advertisements by the store as buy two and get two free? Have you seen that, students? Any type of these types of offers? Buy two and get three free, or buy two, get one free?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So have you heard about uh, uh, I mean, products available below their MRP or at a very, very heavy discounted price?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So whenever you see these types of offers given by the store, it means that the store is adopting a strategy which is called as loss leader pricing. Loss leader pricing, the main reason for adopting this strategy is to attract the customers to their stores. Now, if you look into your shopping experience, also students, that you get into, or you have end of season sale. Have you, I mean, I think so many big stores, they will have the end of season sale.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now, students, if you look into your shopping experience, now suppose you have gone to a store because it is offering end of season sale, or you have gone to the store because they are offering now buy two and get two free. How many times have you really picked up only those items which are offered on discounted, or have you also picked up those items which are not offered for discount? Yes, students, I'm waiting for your answer.
Yes, ma'am. We do pick things that are not on discount as well.
Yes. So if you look into, I mean, if you look into your shopping behavior, your behavior as a consumer, you go to a store, you start looking into those items which are offered on a discount first, and you may pick up here one or two, and eventually you tend to go around the total store, and then you pick up also the things which is not offered on discount, or you get into the store and say that buy two and get two free. Eventually you may select buy two, but you are not able to find the other to get what is being offered as free, because you may not like the product at all. because there will be a select items through which you have to select that the free items. So what is the main thing? Main objective is the store has lured the customers to their stores. They've lured the customers to the stores with these offers, end of season sale or whatever their offer. The customers, they come into the store, they buy maybe discounted product, but they end up also buying other products also. So why, that is what is the strategy adopted. So what is, why they are selling at a low price or why they are selling some products at a discounted price, is that there is a possibility that they may be earning a loss on those products, but they are not bothered about the loss of that particular product, but they are bothered about the profits which they may be earning from the total store selling. There is a high possibility that you may buy one item of the discounted price, but you end up buying more number of items with the regular price. So they are earning loss on that product, but then they are making up at the loss for with the products which they are selling at the regular price. So that is why the strategy which is called as loss leader pricing. Loss means that they are incurring losses on the products which they are selling at a discounted price or selling at a price which might be below the MRP, but eventually the total profits will be more because the customers are buying the other products more than the discounted products. So that is what we call it as a strategy adopted by the retail stores to attract the customers to the store. Similarly, this type of strategy also is adopted by the e-commerce sites. When we have Amazon coming with some offers, or you talk about Amazon will have that mega sale offer, or Flipkart, or any other e-commerce sites when they come out with the offer. So eventually students, you will look into the behavior that eventually we are buying those products which are actually not sold at a discounted price. We may buy one or two here and there, but we will buy more of the products, more products which are sold at the normal or regular price. So why that if you read students, the cursor, what I'm reading it here, the term loss leader is used in the sense that the product is sold at a loss, so that it leads the sale of other products, which when combined together result in bigger sales and much larger profit. So that is why the loss leader. So that particular product is acting as a leader. Why? Because even though it is being sold at a loss. Are you able to relate to this strategy, pricing strategy, students? Yes, students, are you able to relate?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So if you are interested to do your project on these pricing strategies of price skimming or penetration pricing or loss leader pricing, you can take case study analysis of many stores which are operating in Hyderabad, or you talk about many e-commerce site which is offering. You talk about Urban Company, you talk about Amazon, Flipkart. Now we have, or you talk on, or you talk about now they have also introduced a new e-commerce site which is called as Meesho. Actually, Meesho, I think, so as far as I know, they are using penetration pricing strategy because they are new into the market. So they are new into the market and they're offering the products on their site at a very, very low cost. So if you talk about, they are using the strategy of penetration pricing, or you talk about Myntra, they also use the whenever there is an offer, loss leader pricing, end of season sale, or whatever it may be. So at that time they're attracting the customers to visit the site to buy, and the customers are buying, and they may not be buying all the products which are offered at a discount. They will scan, browse through the total store or to the total segments, and then they buy the products. Or anyone, students, any of the e-commerce sites which comes out with the offers, for a period of time, that how through these offers they are able to attract the customers. So if you want to write your assignment on this particular pricing strategy, loss leader, penetration pricing, or you talk about the skimming, you can take these examples and write your assignment. Case study is that how you are, suppose if you talk about Meesho, if you're taking Meesho, then you can, how their products are being, if you can compare the products with other websites or other sites, e-commerce sites, you will see that their pricing is very, very low. So then you can give the example for penetration pricing. Yes, students, is it okay? Hello, students, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So just wanted to tell you that if any one of you are interested, they can take up these assignments. If you have not completed your assignment, you can complete your assignment on these pricing strategy also and submit the assignment by 31st of December. You have still more time to do it because you have to find out the examples. Case study analysis, students, when you talk about case study analysis, you have to pick up certain feature and see that how you can how these companies, they are actually using these strategies. Jio is one example. You can, now I'm just thinking Meesho, you can take examples. Skimming iPhones, you can take examples. Or electronic items, you talk about Sony TVs or whatever it is, when they're introduced, at what price, and over a period of time, what is the price of the product. You can see the pricing of the product if you can get the information on the on the internet. You can take those information, and then you can give it as a case study analysis, but you have to give the concept first and then you the case study. Yes, please tell me.
Ma'am, while doing the case study of a particular company, is it necessary to compare it with another company, or we can write about just that company, its growth and all of that?
About that company only. Case study is with that only, depending on what you're writing. I didn't suppose what you're writing, Gauri.
Ma'am, I haven't decided yet.
You should write about that company only, Gauri.
Okay,
It should
ma'am.
match with what you are trying to. If you are picking up something now, suppose loss leader, if when you have end of season sale announced by Amazon, and you have to look into what is the regular price, and I mean that you can just talk about end of season sale, and that how the products, they, you can take you look into the end of season sale. You will not look into now because you don't get those sales now. You'll not be able to get the price. If you get it on your website, something information, you can do it. Otherwise now because,
Ma'am,
yeah.
ma'am, suppose if I'm doing it on duopoly, I do need to compare them, right? Because there are only two companies in the market. They go and they interact with each other. their decisions are somewhat based on each other. So we do need to compare them.
When you are talking about this oligopoly, duopoly, yes, you can. Or you talk about, yes, because their interdependence is there on pricing decisions.
Okay, ma'am.
So when you're talking about that, yes, Indigo has lowered the price in this sector, and consequently the other SpiceJet also lowered the price. Automatically that comparison will come because of interdependence of
Ma'am,
decision
for
making.
any market structure, we have to do the comparison.
If you want to do, see, but not for monopolistic. Monopolistic has huge markets. In monopolistic,
Yes.
there is no interdependence of pricing. Everybody is having their own pricing.
Okay, ma'am.
Like that. You can talk about monopolistic, that how they are divided into different groups and how these groups have different prices.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, students, today I'll just take leave now. We'll meet tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I don't have a class. Day after tomorrow we'll meet and complete this particular, within this week I should be able to complete on pricing strategy, and then move out with the last topic of objectives of the firm and the break-even analysis. I hope so by next week or before December, only within December I should be able to complete your syllabus. Thank you, students. I'll take leave now. Have a nice day, and we'll meet on Wednesday.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.